I Believe in Survivor by Mohana. A 7-year-old girl plays with her doll. She is manually focused on her own joy as she plays and pretends. The room is quiet, the air is clear, and all sounds is deadened. Gradually oncoming thunder sound in the distance, the rumble gets closer like a giant running toward her. She freezes as her ears begin to pound. They ring. She stands in curiosity. Not a buzzing fly was heard. Her heartbeat overthrew the silence. Then the bomb hits. This happened every day of my childhood as I grew up in Lebanon. One day is a very vivid. The sun rose on the slight cloudy day. Birds flew across the sky in a sweet harmony, singing a soft melody. I rose from my bed as I sat up, taking in the sun beaming through my window. My older brother came through my room, calling me down for breakfast. I stepped off my bed as I walked out the room following my brother, and the smell of food. I said good morning to my mother as I gave her cheek a kiss. My brother and I set table as my sister joined us. As my mom finished the food, she lay it on the table and the aroma filled the kitchen. We began to eat as conversation starting here and there. Suddenly excusing myself from the table, and I took plate up to my grandmother, who is disabling in her bed. She watched as she said thank you and began to eat. I found myself reaching for my toy box for some dolls. All is calm, bomb. I ran out from my room crying and sobbing. I heard plates drop and crashed as I skated with my brother and sister. My mother ran to stay with my grandmother. Everything moved at a fast pace as I got to find children. Bombing were around me. Children screamed and yelled. I heard crying all over, and loud rumble hit around me, so loud and scary. I ran to the lowest underground tunnel of the building. Not knowing what was going to happen, I was scared. Everyone ran through the tunnel under neighbor house, thinking they were safe. They were wrong. The bomb hit exactly where we were, as the 3 floors collapsed upon them. Many familiar hid there and were now under rocks and pieces the building. As the smoke cleared, then yelling and crying of kids faded out around me. Fire surrounding me and something heavy won't let me move. My eyes closed and siren got closer as I fainted, but I still smelled the death behind me. Everything was now black. 4 hours later, I woke up to the sound of the man chattering as I was being lifted away. I was rushed to the hospital as I fainted again. Waking up to the second time, I was in the hospital. With my brother, I was searching for my mother but was nowhere to be found. The roads remained closed, covered and choked with blood and fallen tears. Parents searching from hospital to hospital in hopes of finding their children still alive. However, only my brother and I and one other neighbor were alive from the bombing blast, and more than 15 people died. Every tear I saw fall from another mother's face reminded me more of my own. Through the Red Cross I was finally found, after 4 days. I forgot all my pain when I saw my parent. The way I looked, they didn't recognize me. Because of the scar and burn on my arm and face, I remained in the hospital for 3 months. With all my pain and my burning, I only thought and felt the blessing of being alive. My third-degree burn took over patches on my body. But it was nothing to me being able to remain on this earth. I never gave up. The time me and my brother in the hospital, my father began to search for a home because there was nothing but few stairs. Yet hope never lost, I believe. I grew up after the incident fine and healthy, but I was hated to go anywhere, even school, because I got picked on my burned skin. Life slowly began to get better. My smile showed that I still happy to be alive. Believing in survival kept me going and left hope in my heart. Life did not stop with me. Now I'm married and I have wonderful family with 2 kids. My family and I live in USA. After more than 20 years I came back to school. Now I'm in Lone Star College and my burn body gives me more hope for tomorrow. I realize that my life did not stop in spring 1978. I believe in survival.